What is up, guys? Delboy here. So some interesting news coming out of the heavyweight division. Chinese heavyweight Zhilei Zhang is going to be signing a co-promotional deal with Matchroom Sport and Hearn. And apparently Zhilei Zhang will make an appearance on the April 20th O2 Arena card, possibly against English heavyweight journeyman Tom Little. Interesting piece of news coming out of the heavyweight division. If you are not aware of who Zhilei Zhang is, he is a 35-year-old heavyweight coming out of China. He is listed as 6'6" and he is a southpaw. He has a record of 20-0 with 16 knockouts. Zhilei Zhang was actually a very accomplished amateur. He won a bronze medal in the Beijing 2008 Olympic Games at super heavyweight. He also won bronze medals in the 2007 and 2009 World Amateur Championships. He also won various medals in Asia, so Zhilei Zhang wasn't a bad amateur. He had success worldwide. In fact, in the amateurs, he's picked up wins over the likes of Vladislav Glaskov, who obviously went on to be a pro, and also he lost to Anthony Joshua in the 2012 Olympic Games. He gave Joshua a decent fight, from what I recall, but despite Zhilei Zhang being a good amateur, as a pro, he's not really replicated that. As I said, he's 20-0 with 16 knockouts, but at 35 years old, and he's not really fought anybody of any consequence. He's got a few well-known journeymen on his resume, guys like Wang Good, Terrell Jamal Woods, Rodney Hernandez, people like that, but, nobody on his resume is of great quality. And I have to say, from what very little I have seen, he's not really taking over his amateur credentials to the pros. It's not really working out because I've not really been impressed with Zhilei Zhang from what I've seen. I saw his fight with Wang Good way back when, and in that fight he really struggled. I believe he got dropped in that fight, if my memory serves me correct. And, he's slow, he's fairly cumbersome. Defensively, he's open. He's just really a big lump who has a bit of punching power. So I don't believe this guy's ceiling is very high. I think he's more of a, not a gimmick per se, but more of a business opportunity for Matchroom Sport. You've got a heavyweight coming out of China, kind of unusual. It's a different market, it brings a different audience. So maybe that's what they're looking at when they sign Zhilei Zhang. But as a serious threat in the heavyweight division, I can't see him getting far, to be quite honest. 35 years old, not really looked good as a pro to date, but despite saying that, at a low level, I believe he can certainly be involved in some really fun fights. He's going to go in there with Tom Little on the O2 Arena bill on the 20th of April. Providing he gets through that, why not Zhilei Zhang versus the Lucas Brown Dave Allen winner? I actually think that would be a really good, interesting fight. But, for me, that's the kind of level where he'll kind of find his ceiling. Maybe he could pick up wins at that level, but I can't really see him progressing much beyond that, really. But nevertheless, he's a big lump, he's undefeated, he can punch, he is a southpaw. Maybe he's got something that he's not showed us yet. So it's an interesting piece of news, and I will certainly watch it all unfold, and I am semi-intrigued about it as well. As I mentioned earlier, it looks like his opponent is going to be Tom Little. Tom Little is a character, he comes to fight, so maybe he could give Zhilei Zhang a few rounds. But all in all, despite me not really rating Zhilei Zhang, he should take care of a guy like Tom Little fairly easily. Tom Little is basically a journeyman, and that's what Zhilei Zhang has been feasting on since he's turned pro, really. So yeah, I would expect Zhilei Zhang to beat Tom Little. In fact, I think he's already beat better guys than Tom Little. Guys like Rodney Hernandez, for example, really good journeyman. I believe a guy like Rodney Hernandez is actually better than Tom Little, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I expect Zhilei Zhang to win his first fight in the UK. What he does from that point, I've got no idea. Share your thoughts below. Peace.